Assalamu Alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I'm Sohail and thanks for joining me again at Arabic with Sohail. In today's lesson, we'll be doing some translation exercises both from English into Arabic and Arabic into English of nominal sentences. Nominal sentence was explained in the last lesson. If you haven't seen the video, then please go and watch the video first, and you could find the link in the bio. Also, in the last lesson, I mentioned the vocabulary I'll be using in this lesson, and I referred you to page 23 to 25. And if you could see here, this is page 25, and if you go above to page 24 and 23, you'll find all the vocabulary which will be used in today's lesson. Those of you who have looked at the vocab and perhaps memorized it, then this lesson should be quite straightforward for you guys. Also, we'll be doing some of the questions to enable you guys to practice and do the rest of the questions by yourself. And obviously, if you get stuck on anything, you could put it in the comments below and I will reply to you guys. So let's get started. Ana is a pronoun which means I, so it's a subject. Sagirun means small, so it means I am small. Wa means and. Anta means you, referring to the first person masculine. Kabirun, and you are big. Anta is the subject here because it's definite. Kabirun is indefinite, so it's the predicate. I am small and you are big. Anta again is a pronoun. Tawilun is the adjective of rajulun because it comes after rajulun and it agrees with rajulun in being indefinite. Rajulun means man, tawilun means tall. Together they'll mean a tall man. So if you translate the whole sentence, it means you are a tall man. Ash-shari'u wasi'un. Ash-shari'u is definite with alif lam, with al. So it's a subject. The street. Wasi'un means wide. The street is wide. Wa tawilun, and it's long. The street is wide and long. An-nilu is a proper noun, hence definite, hence the subject. Nahrun means river. The Nile is a river. Huwa, as I mentioned in last lesson, can mean he or it. Huwa here refers to the Nile, so we will translate yes, it. Nahrun kabirun. Here, kabirun is the adjective of nahrun because it matches nahrun in being indefinite and it comes after it. It is a big river. Al-babu qadimun. The door is old. Al-baytu jamilun. Al-bayt means the house. Jamilun means beautiful. Nahrun kasirun. If you notice here, this is not a full sentence. Both are indefinite. So there is no subject here because subject has to be definite. So there's no subject. So the relationship between these two is that Kasir is the adjective of Nahrun. It means a short river. That's all we will do for this exercise. Please have a go at the remaining questions by yourselves because it'll be great practice for you, inshallah. If you get stuck on anything, please just leave a comment in the comment box and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Now we will translate from English into Arabic. This is slightly more difficult than the previous exercise, so I will write down the answers for 3 of these on a whiteboard and you could do the rest yourself. So here I've wrote down the first 3 questions which we will answer just to make things easier and quicker. The first one, he says the house is large. Now as you can see, this is a full nominal sentence and the house is the subject because that's what we're talking about. So in Arabic, the subject comes first and it's always definite. So we're gonna make it definite with alif lam. Al-baytu. So that's the subject, al-baytu. And large in Arabic is kabirun. So, and it's gonna be indefinite because predicate is indefinite in Arabic. Kabirun. The house is large. Now the second question is a large house. Here we know that it's not a full sentence, rather a large is the adjective of the house. In Arabic, the qualifying noun comes first. So we're going to put baytun first. Baytun means house and it's going to be indefinite with tanween. and then we're gonna put the adjective kabirun, and obviously both are indefinite because the adjective has to match the subject in being indefinite. And number 3, a tall man and a short boy. Here we can see it's not a full sentence, rather tall is going to be the adjective of man and short is the adjective of boy, and obviously it's divided by and. We're going to start off with the man because in Arabic the qualifying noun comes first, so rajulun, because it's indefinite, so it's going to have tanween. Rajulun tawilun. Tawilun is tall and it's adjective of rajulun. Wa means and, then we're going to have the boy because boy is the qualifying noun, waladun, and kasirun, short is adjective, so it's going to come after kasirun. So rajulun means a man, tawilun means tall, a tall man, wa means and, waladun means boy, kasirun means short, and a short boy, a tall man and a short boy. As you can see, I've chosen 2 more questions from the exercise, question 4 and question 9. I've chosen question 9 because it's probably one of the most difficult questions in the exercise, and if you could understand it and translate it, then the rest of the exercise should be quite easy. Let's get started. As you can see, this is a full sentence and Hassan is the subject, so it's going to come first, Hassanun, and obviously it's a proper noun, so it's definite by nature, so it doesn't require alif lam. Hassanun, Hassan. Now here young is the adjective of boy, and these together make up the predicate. So in Arabic we put the qualifying noun first, and both are going to be indefinite because they both make up the predicate, and predicate is always indefinite in Arabic. Waladun, boy, and saghirun is small or young. Saghirun. And as you can see, both are indefinite. That means Hassan is a young boy. Question 9. The Nile is a long river. The Nile is a subject, so it's going to come first because in Arabic the subject it always comes first. An-Nilu. An-Nilu. And then we're going to have the river first because here it's the qualifying noun and these two are its adjectives, and together they make up the predicate. So it's going to be Nahrun. River is Nahrun, and as you can see it's indefinite because it's predicate. Nahrun, long and wide. Long is tawilun, and it's going to agree with Nahrun because adjectives always agree with the qualifying noun in terms of being definite or indefinite. Tawilun, and wide is wasiun, and there's no waw in between and in between adjectives as I mentioned before in lesson 1. That's all for today, guys. I would highly recommend doing rest of the questions by yourself and leaving a comment in the comment box if you get stuck, inshallah, and I will get back to you. Essentially, Arabic is like maths. The more you apply it, the easier it will get, inshallah. Inshallah, I'll see you in a couple of days. Jazakumullahu khairan.